Hello, WCWA fans. It's me, the Magnificent Malico, leader of the power rankings. I'm number one. It feels good to be number one because that means that I am undeniably, unequivocally, and uncomparably the best.
Hello friends, once again, and welcome to the shot of adrenaline in the FPTV lineup WCWA Rematch. Clay Ready-Made here in the FPTV studio, and today we're taking a look at the main event of WCWA Natural State of Wrestling, where we saw Terrale Tempo take a leap into unknown territory as he went face to painted face with the leader of the Mad World, Magnificent Malico. But of course, what's an episode of Rematch without a mention of WCWAWrestling.com, the core informational platform you can visit at any time. It's also the place you can get more details on the Striker Training Facility, the breeding ground for the present and the future of professional wrestling. Terrale Tempo versus Magnificent Malico. While these gentlemen have never had a one-on-one confrontation, it's the outside forces that make this interesting. On one hand, you have Magnificent Malico, who up to this point is undefeated in the ranks of WCWA, starting with his win over Max Castellanos at the very first showdown. On the other side of that, you have Terrale Tempo, who was the center focal point of the manhunt put forth by the standard Dusty Gold earlier in the evening. While Malico and Tempo have to focus on one another inside the ring, they also have to keep their eyes open for their respective enemy on the outside of it. With so much unpredictability surrounding this one, who will come out on top? Let's throw it on down to Mitch McCoy.
Thank you, Clay. As always, I'm Mitch McCoy, and welcome to another episode of WCWA Rematch. And boy, do we have a matchup in store for you here today, as making his way to the ring, you all know him as the leader of the misled souls from the Mad World. He is the Magnificent Malico. And Magnificent Malico has a tough task ahead of him here today, as he will go up against one of the biggest and brightest stars in WCWA, maybe the most premier athlete, maybe outside Dusty Gold in WCWA, the Terrale Tempo. And Magnificent Malico, he has been on a tear here recently, as he has run through every single person he has faced on a way to an undefeated record thus far in WCWA.
Woo, they got me so excited.
Comes his opponent for tonight, none other than from Levelland, Texas, the Terrale Tempo. And Terrale Tempo, I mean, there's no doubt in anyone's mind what he is capable of in the squared circle between those ropes. He is one of the best athletes in the world today, and he is one of the biggest and brightest stars in all of professional wrestling. And looks like Randy Hulkster has a few words for Terrale Tempo here. And I'm not sure Terrale really even knows who she is. You can see the confusion on his face here, and she's offering up a knuckle sandwich. And I don't think Terrale Tempo wants any part in that, as he has to focus on what is going on in the ring, and that is the Magnificent Malico. And it seems as he's getting a little distracted on his way to the ring. Hopefully that doesn't affect him throughout the match. And you can hear the fans. They are solely behind the Magnificent Malico. And Tempo is not taking a liking to that. And there you go. I honestly, I'm speechless when I look at that. I don't know what exactly is going on there. Magnificent Malico has an interesting way about him. And let's kick it down for the announcement. And wow, what an introduction for Magnificent Malico there. And this crowd is definitely behind him. And now let's listen in for Terrale Tempos. And the disrespect by Terrale Tempo, pandering to the fans. And another fantastic introduction, this one for Terrale Tempo, but the ovation not the same, as I don't think the fans have the same respect for Terrale as they do the Magnificent One. And here we go, folks. Two of the biggest, brightest stars in all of WCWA going head-to-head in this one. You are in for a treat, and the fans are telling you who they like in this one, as it is pretty blatantly obvious that Magnificent Malico is favored by this crowd. And referee Joey Lynn checking on both competitors, and the bell has been rung, and here we go. We are underway. Magnificent Malico from the Mad World versus Terrale Tempo from Level in Texas. And whoa. And right away, Malico going to the mind games. And that is just something that we have grown to know of Malico. He likes to play a psychological game just as much as he likes to play a physical one in between those ropes. And you can see Tempo already getting distracted here, pandering to the fans, arguing with the fans, and Granny Hulkster seemed to be giving him a pretty rough go at it here early on. I mean, even before the match started. Ooh. And Tempo putting the ref between himself and Malico. I think there's a little bit of fear in Tempo here. He doesn't seem to be very comfortable in the ring with Malico. And here we go. They lock up once again, and Terrale gets the advantage, taking him behind the back with a wrist lock here. And Malico fighting over to the ropes. And 1, 2, 3. You got to be careful, Terrale. You cannot get disqualified here. This is too big of a matchup. I mean, you'd have to think that down the line, these two would be in consideration for whatever championship is to come to WCWA, as they are two of the top competitors, Malico being undefeated, Terrale being Terrale Tempo. And Malico winning this one, taking it to a wrist lock himself, and he's really cranking that on, and Terrale looking like he's going to go for a punch, but Malico cranks it in one more time, and another time, and well, I think he's dancing with Terrale here, and Terrale Tempo showing his athleticism here, and he works Malico down to the ground, and Malico looks impressed. Ooh, but Terrale Tempo trying to evade Malico here, escapes, jumping out of the ring as quickly as he can, and the crowd letting them know what they think of Terrale Tempo. Tempo looks like he had something in his beautiful beard there. I will say that about Terrale Tempo. Outside of being an incredible athlete, he is a very well-groomed man, and making his way back over to Granny Hulkster, of course. And Tempo has been distracted by Granny quite a bit as he's come out. And Malico over the top rope, but Tempo sliding into the ring, and Tempo going for Malico, but Malico grabs a hold of his right leg and pulls him down to the mat, and now going to pull him out of the ring, but Tempo not letting it happen. And Malico almost running into the Hulkster there. And catching Tempo's kick and able to evade, and whoa, looks like they're going with a little do-si-do here. Malico pushing him into the corner. And they back to back here like Forrest Gump and Bubba. And Malico, ooh, man! A huge backbreaker, one. Ooh, and Tempo able to kick out of one. And I mean, honestly, that was the first I wouldn't say high impact, but big impact move we've had in this matchup so far. And it was landed by Malico. And you'd have to think it's because of all the psychological warfare that's been going on between these two. Primarily Malico on Tempo, and Tempo driving those shoulders into the rib cage, into the abdomen of Magnificent Malico, driving all the life out of Malico. And Tempo still worried about the fans there, and he needs to be careful. You cannot get distracted when you're in the ring with a man like Malico. And again, going over, talking to Granny Hulkster, and Malico up on the top rope, and he's able to reverse Tempo, and that's exactly what I was talking about, asking for a kiss here. And he's able to force Tempo in, and he licks the side of his face. I mean, what was that? And Tempo, absolutely disgusted as I am. Oh, man! And it didn't distract Tempo for long, though, as you could see the disgust on his face. But Malico diving at Tempo, and Tempo able to pop up and hit him with a heel kick of some sort, and now just taking those right hands to the skull of Malico. And I don't know how effective those are, as Malico has one of the hardest heads in the business. But, I mean, he still has him down, and he still has him on the mat. And Malico trying to escape the ring, it looked like. But Tempo catches him on that bottom rope and just drives those feet. And Malico laughing about it. And, I mean, what in the hell is going on in the head of Magnificent Malico where you're laughing as you're being beat into the rope? And a suplex here from Tempo. And Tempo in control, and 1, 2, and Malico kicking out after 2. And you're going to have to enforce a little bit more pain on Malico to put him away here, as Malico's still trying to fight back. I don't know if that was fighting back or just trying to, I don't know, rub the face of Tempo there, but Tempo putting him up on the ropes. Ooh, and an uppercut, trying to tear Malico's head off. And a few more of those might do it. And he has him lined up one more time. But no, Malico fighting back, getting himself off the ropes. Oh, man, but that one sends him right back onto the ropes. And Malico, he's all tied up at the moment, folks. And now Tempo working him over into the corner himself. And Malico looks like he's getting lined up for another uppercut. And there it is. And Malico's got to be careful. He needs to fight back, because a couple more of those and you're down and you're out for the rest of this matchup. And Tempo with the scoop slam here. And he looks like he's lining Malico up for his patented elbow. And, man, no one gets higher and no one drives their elbow harder into the heart of their opponent than Terrale Tempo. And he shows it right there. I mean, getting about 5 feet into the air off the mat and taking that elbow and driving it right into the heart of Malico. 1, 2, and the first one didn't work, and the second one doesn't work either. And Malico's still kind of mocking Tempo there. Oh, wow. Malico catches him with a right hand from the mat, and that sends Tempo into the corner. And Malico now working Tempo in that corner. And it looks like he's going to go for it, and he does know, but Tempo evades it and very nonchalantly hits the ropes, and now he has Malico right where he wants him. It looks like he's going to go for the finish, but no, Malico evades it himself. Ooh. And man, that drop kick to the lower back of Terrale Tempo sends him into that second rope. And now Malico lining him up and sending all of his body weight into Terrale Tempo and just driving the life out of him on that second rope. And now he has him lined up. He's going for a jackhammer here. If he hits this jackhammer, it's over. And Tempo fighting out of it. And, ooh, but Malico, and he misses another. He misses the dropkick and the lariat. Oh, wow. And Tempo taking Malico out. 1, 2. Ooh, man. What a shot that was from Terrale Tempo. We'll be right back to the action after these messages.
Malico and Tempo aren't holding anything back, and neither are we. Let's get back down to ringside.
He's as crazy as he looks.
And we're back, and Terrale Tempo in control here. He has the headlock on Magnificent Malico. And, I mean, this match has been very back and forth. I'd say Malico had the advantage early, psychologically at least. He had Tempo right where he wanted him, and you can hear the fans trying to get Malico back into this. And, oh, wow, almost a headlock takedown of sorts there by Terrale Tempo, and goes for the cover, unable to get it. And as I was saying, Malico kind of had the advantage psychologically and has the fans backing him, as Terrale Tempo was very distracted by them. But here recently, Terrale has really had Malico right where he wants him, and now working this headlock in once more, and he's just trying to choke the life out of Malico here, and it seems like he's doing a great job of that, and you can hear the fans trying to get behind Malico here to give him some sort of life. But I mean, you could see he's just continuing to wrench that hold in, and Malico is seeming to fade away there. And oh, it looks like referee Joey Lynn's going to go for the count, and that's 1. And that's 2, and 1 more, and it's it, folks. Terrale Tempo's our winner, and that's 3. No, Malico's hand did not hit the mat, and he's still alive here. And he's starting to fight his way back to his feet. And Terrale Tempo, you can see the shock on his face as he was sure that he had just choked the Magnificent One out. Malico, a couple shots to the midsection of Terrale Tempo, but Tempo fighting back with a couple huge forearms to the back of the neck of Malico there. And Malico reversing that back body drop. Oh, and sets Tempo up on the ropes. And I think we all know what Malico's setting him up for here. And a little choking by Malico, a little bit of showmanship by Malico, and that is what Malico is all about, not only beating people up, but giving the fans a show, and we have seen one so far. And hey, have you met Malico's foot? Because here it is. Oh, man! And that's going to do it, folks. He hits this, and if he gets the pinfall, I'd have to think that's going to do it. And oh, man. Oh, get the pin, Malico. 1, 2, 3. No! And Terrale Tempo kicks out. And Magnificent Malico has been pulling out all the stops in this one. And the fans are ready for it to be over, and they are ready to be cheering for a victory for Malico. Oh, and Terrale Tempo reversing it, just sending Malico down into that second turnbuckle. And now he has him for the back body drop, and he completes it with the bridge. 1, 2, 3, no! A very impressive move by Terrale Tempo. But he was unable to get the 3 count. You can see the frustration continuing. He's continuing to talk smack to the fans here. And you'd have to think if Terrale Tempo's head was where it needed to be, if it was completely focused on Malico, I think he would already have walked away with this victory. But the psychological warfare from Malico, as well from these fans, and Malico reversing his finisher too. No, oh man. And I thought that was going to be hit right there. caught me right in the middle of a sentence, and Malico up and over, reversing it. 1, 2, oh wow! And we're just getting great, magnificent pinfalls back and forth, no pun intended or very intended. And Malico reversing that clothesline into some headbutts. And I commented on it earlier. Malico might have the hardest head in all of professional wrestling, and now he is using it to his advantage as a weapon. And Terrale Tempo doesn't look like he necessarily knows where he is at this point, and Malico just making Tempo completely uncomfortable, pulling him up by the beard, and one last big shot, and a tilt-a-whirl slam, and wow, what impressive move, and that's gonna do it too. 3-0, wow. Terrale Tempo kicks out. I mean, that is by the last little hair on his back. I'm sure he shaves them all off. I'm sure there's a stray one just sitting on his shoulder, and that is what helped him kick out of that pinfall, because my, oh my, I thought that was over for sure, and oh my gosh, look who has shown up. And Tempo attacking Malico from behind, and now Max Castellanos jumping on it himself, and the ref ringing the bell, and this one is over, folks, but it doesn't look like it's over for Malico, as he is being beat by Castellanos here, and someone needs to get out here and get this man out of here. And now he is getting beat by Terrale Tempo and Max Castellanos. And we need someone out here. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous, just driving his knee into the throat of Malico. And here comes Dusty Gold. Dusty Gold spearing Max Castellanos, taking him down with some right hands as well. And now we finally have security in here, and they're holding Tempo back. They're holding Dusty Gold back. But, I mean, the damage has already been done to Malico, as he had that tie put on his neck. And I mean, the trauma, the horrors going on through Magnificent Malico's head at this point, I can't imagine what exactly it is, but I mean, it obviously is something very traumatic, and Dusty Gold finally getting that tie off of Malico. And I mean, man, Max Castellanos has figured out the Achilles heel, it seems like, of the Magnificent One. And I mean, when he has that tie around his neck, Magnificent no more is Malico. And Max Castellanos has figured that out, and coming out and, I mean, intervening in the match between him and Terrale Tempo. And you can see security having to hold Tempo back here as he wants a piece of Dusty Gold. Dusty Gold has been looking for Tempo all night, and he found him right there in the squared circle. And I'm sure there is more to come between these four men. I mean, I can't believe what I've seen. Our main event interrupted. It ends in a disqualification with Magnificent Malico being your winner over Terrale Tempo. And these fans want more. I want more. I'm sure all of you at home want more.
All right. Hey, what are you doing out there? I didn't need you out there.
Look like you needed my help. Huh? You getting your ass beat by Malico? And here's the thing, Malico is my business. I'm the only one that knows his weakness, and that is that tie. Your business is Dusty. And he goes out there and he starts climbing on top and throwing punches, this and that. Tell you what, Terrale Tempo, you and me have a past. But for this one night, we gotta set our differences aside and beat their ass. You talking about when we, and don't you ever push me again.
Hey,
You talking about when we come back here?
Hey.
You talking about when we come back here, we take care of the problem? That's exactly what I'm saying. Alright, man. One night, we come back, you take care of your problem, I'll take care of my problem, we'll do it together, and then after that, I don't want to see you, nothing else. Don't worry, that won't ever happen again. So what do you say, one night only? Terrale Tempo and Max Castellanos.
A wild pull-apart brawl closes out Natural State of Wrestling and raises many questions. Max Castellanos had a tie in his possession. What power does this hold over magnificent Malico? Have unusual allies been formed amongst this chaos? We hope to get answers as time rolls on, but for now, this is Clay Readymade signing off. Grab that knife and take that slice of life. In the first ever women's match in WCWA history, Erica Torres, Alabama, and the Insidious One do battle in a triangle match next week on Rematch. WCWA Showdown returns to the Fayetteville Town Center November 24th. Tickets are available at WCWAWrestling.com.
Thank you.